Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, guys. Okay, we are here back with another action figure review. This time it's a gigantic action figure review because we have Hulkbuster. Marvel Select Hulkbuster, guys. Man, oh man, does this guy look amazing, man. He's brand new in package. Now, I don't know if this is the re-release of Hulkbuster. I know they were supposed to re-release Hulkbuster. But it does say 2020 on here, so I don't know if that's when they manufactured Hulkbuster or re-released them. I have no idea. It could be the re-release, being that it's 2020, because they were talking about a re-release, so why would they put 2020 on there when they made this in 2020 and they were going to release it in 2020? So it possibly is the re-release. Okay, guys, there's nothing more to say. Let's get this Hulkbuster out the package. Okay, all wires are cut. Let's take him out. Bloom! Bloom! Man, does he look beautiful. This guy was actually pretty easy to take out compared to a lot of the other Marvel Select figures, man. It's hilarious, dude, because a lot of you guys, you know, like to comment on some of my old videos, and I remember there was this one individual just recently who commented on my one of my videos. It was my Incredible Hulk video. It was like one of my first Marvel Selects. So I spent pretty much like 5 to 7 minutes opening the package, and the guy commented on there on my page. He was like, "Man, that's too long, dude." He took too long opening that package. Other than that, good video. I was like, yeah, it's one of my first videos. I was kind of, you know, getting my feet wet. I had no idea what the hell I was doing, so it took me that long to get into that Hulk package because I wasn't experienced, you know. I didn't know how to get into Marvel Select packaging. I didn't have these clippers right here. I was untwisting them by hand. So yeah, it took me a while to get this guy out the package. So, but this, man, he is shiny, 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 dude. I've never owned a Hulkbuster in my collection. So, man, it's so awesome owning a Hulkbuster. I don't know if his head doesn't come up. There are other Hulkbusters where his head pops up, but his head doesn't pop up. But man, he is shiny, shiny, beautiful, dude. These pads come up right here. His shoulder pads come up. Arm swivel. He's got one fist and one open hand. No articulation. I've seen articulation on fingers before. I don't know if it was the Marvel Select or not. He does have arm bend, which probably might have to be warmed up because it is a little stiff. There you go. Right there. That's pretty good, man. He's got armor for his forearms right there. Really, really dope. The design for this Hulkbuster, man, is very, very done very, very brilliantly. Let's try to bend his arm. That can bend as well. Love the design. Great, great design. He's got the ball joint hips, as you can see, but because it's an older figure, but I don't know how the older Marvel Select look, but nonetheless, you don't really mind it on this figure because it's kind of covered up. So his arms can go out that much. Look at that, dude. You come in for a hug instead of fighting. You're going for a hug. His arms are his... Yeah, his legs can't really go out that much because it's kind of hindered by, see the design right there, kind of hits right there, so he can't really do the splits. He can kick forward, so that armor doesn't hinder his articulation. You can get him jumping in the pool. Oh! What is that? What was that saying? Bonsai! What was it, bonsai? And you jump in the pool. Oh, bonsai! Splash! Knee, once again, it's hindered by the design of the figure. The articulation is hindered by the design. But he does have, yeah, he does have a knee swivel, bend at the knee, upper leg swivel as well. So yeah, okay, you can actually, it doesn't really matter. You can actually get him in some kicking poses because the upper thigh, look at that. It's because it's on a ball joint, you can rotate it. And so yeah, you can get him to kick. You can't really get him to do the splits, but you can rotate it to a point where you can get him to do the splits. You just got to rotate it to where the armor's not in the way, and then yeah, there you go. So I was somewhat wrong on that one, I'll admit it. He does have knee swivel, so you can bend his knees that way, as if he's doing the splits. So that's a great idea. I like that a lot, dude. So not bad for the articulation for this Hulkbuster, man. No knee, or excuse me, no toe articulation. He does have ball joint ankles, as you guys can see. But they don't really rotate because of the design. Once again, hinders his articulation. Great, great looking figure, man. And these, of course, the shoulder pads are articulated. They are on ball joints themselves. So you can get them to move out the way any which way you want. Move them forward, up, down, left, right, A, B. Select, start. Really, really dope, guys. Let's do some measurements and let's break out some other Marvel Select figs to do some comparisons. Okay, speaking of Hulkbuster, we have the Incredible Hulk right here. We have the Iron Man right here. To do a comparison, just for the hell of it, we have like a Spider-Man over here from Far From Home. I think Far From Home, or Homecoming, Far From Home maybe. So here's a comparison between Spider-Man and Hulk is pretty small compared to this Spider-Man. So yeah, this Hulkbuster is not that big. If you're wondering about his size, let's go ahead and measure him. So Hulkbuster stands about just a little under 8 inches tall, but all the way up to the top of these things right here, which I don't know what they are. He's at, yeah, just a little under 8.5 inches. And then him standing next to Hulk right here, which is an awesome Hulk. I think he still holds up to this day. I think he's a really good Hulk. 9.5 inches. So Hulk has about an inch on Hulkbuster. So that's how they measure up. So it's a very small Hulkbuster, guys. He's not that big. He's not that big. That's what she said. Okay, so there's Hulk and Hulkbuster, and then here is, I forget which mark this is, but nonetheless, they go together very well. They both have the shiny armor. This is probably where I'm going to have Hulkbuster, like right behind Iron Man. Both shiny, very, very shiny figs. I love the red on them, man. They have a very similar red. Not really the same red, man. This one's a little bit more darker candy apple red. It looks like the same red on camera, but the red for this guy is a little bit more prevalent. Okay, guys, let me give you my rating on this Hulkbuster, man. Listen, is he the best Hulkbuster ever made? No, there are better Hulkbusters. Did I show you guys the swivel, the torso swivel? I forgot to mention that. Is he the best Hulkbuster ever made? No. You guys have seen other reviews of other Hulkbusters, you know, that other toy companies made. But to actually have a Marvel Select Hulkbuster in my collection, being that I'm a big fan of Marvel Select and I love what they do, and I don't know about you guys, there are Marvel Select, Diamond Select collectors out there, so, you know, I appreciate a good piece, and I think this is a good piece. He's a little short, but nonetheless, he's really beautiful, man. Done really, really, really nice. The design is really, really great. The armored looks, the torso, the head. Just a really overall great, great looking figure. So I'm going to pay no attention to the sign because, listen, I don't really know how big Hulkbuster is. I always thought Hulkbuster was bigger, or maybe like the same size as Hulk. But I could be wrong. But, you know, I'm not going to take that really into consideration because, listen, this is a different Hulk. You know, of course, Hulk is not going to measure up with this Hulkbuster. This is, I think, movie, based on the movie. So if it was with another Hulk, then it probably would make sense. You know what I mean? So maybe it doesn't fit into that Hulk category. So with that being said, I'm just going to base this guy on overall design. Beautiful, pretty good articulation. Love the dark candy apple red for this Hulkbuster. So I'm going to be very, very generous. And I'm going to give this guy an 8.5. It's kind of bordering on a 9. If he was just a little bit bigger, he probably would be a 9. But overall, just a great, great piece, man. Marvel Select did on this Hulkbuster, man. The swivel, arms, head, body. The paint apps are very, very done very nicely. Very, very clean paint apps. And Marvel Select did an amazing job with this figure, man. I do remember him looking very accurate to the first movie. To the first Avengers movie. Was it first Avengers or Age of Ultron that Hulkbuster made an appearance? I think it was Age of Ultron, right? But overall, great, great looking figure, guys. There is nothing more I can say. Great figure, highly recommended if you guys don't have a Hulkbuster in your collection like I haven't, which is crazy because I'm a huge Marvel fan. I've been collecting Marvel Select for ages, and I never had a Marvel Select Hulkbuster until now. So that's a really, really awesome feeling. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. What do you make of this Hulkbuster? Do you guys own them? Do you guys have them? Do you guys have a Hulkbuster in your collection? And there you guys have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We'll go ahead and leave it at that. Just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out.